if you were listening on the radio, you heard this.
I gotta go pee.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then that was the final thing you heard?
That's it. Back to you, Joe.
And then he was arrested.
The Boston Celtics are brought to you by Shaw's Market.
I mean, then he was arrested because he did it right there on the court. He did it in the cup of the Larry O'Brien trophy.
No. I didn't know. No, I'm shocked that
desecrate the trophy.
I'm shocked
such
that
like
he
that.
decided to do it there.
Don't even associate that trophy with such filth. That's a sacred trophy. All right, here we go.
I gotta go pee. I'm sorry.
All right, our final 30 seconds before you go, because I have only, of the millions of words we've shared, I have only 5 that matter right now.
Okay, so just real quick.
I want to time it, by the way.
No, it's well over that, and it's into the hundreds of words. But I will tell you this, and I won't stop it again, is that I was telling you guys this off air. If this was indeed my last broadcast, and I told, say for instance, John, I go, this is gonna be my last show. And at the end, give me a minute. Just give me a minute. And I'm going to sign off forever. This is very emotional for me. I've been on the air for 23 years. And you go,
I gotta go pee.
To rush me through it, I'm like, F you. And I'm saying that's how we're going off the air fighting. I'm going to be like, you dumb.
That's exactly what you would do.
First of all, it would never happen. I would never keep it like a precious secret that I was leaving and then go ooh, I'm going to do this dazzling thing and put a minute left. All right, I'm not that pretentious. But if I was going, I've done it before. I did it in Atlanta. I had a last show. But if it was my last show and you said, I got to pee, I want to get out of here, the show would end with us arguing. Me just, I'd turn off your mic and tear into you. And that's how I would leave.
Go out as we came in.
Exactly.
Yes. Right.
And then you would follow me home like you did after Shizawi's thing. Or follow me down the road. To make sure I wasn't doubling back to the station. All right, here we go. I won't interrupt it again. I apologize.
I gotta go pee. I'm sorry.
All right, our final 30 seconds before you go, because I have only, of the millions of words we've shared, I have only 5 that matter right now. The first 3 are to you. I love you, and I think you know that. And I can't imagine my life for the last 23 years sitting next to anybody else.
Well, it happens, big fella. It was. This has been a hell of a ride, and we don't know where it's going to end. But tonight, let's just say one thing: Celtics won the championship. Congratulations, having your family with you today, and man, Boston Celtics. And look, this is Al Horford coming. This is Al Horford and his damn army coming.
The Al Horford family. He's leading the parade. He walks out a world champion. The other 2 words I want to say are to all of you who've been with us. And those words are simply, after the millions of words we shared, they are these 2. Thank you. The 23 years I've spent with you guys has been, with the exception of being a dad, has been the honor of my life. And I wouldn't trade any of it. I recognize that being the voice of the Boston Celtics is probably the first line of my obituary one day. It has been an honor in every way, shape, and form an honor can be.
All right, so if that's the end of his congratulations, 23-year run, you didn't get the TV job, fantastic. Or you turned it down, whatever. It's fantastic. If he's not leaving and that was just the end of the season, he's an absolute lunatic. And quote it, Sam a dick, I don't care. I thought about it overnight. I'm even more convinced than ever. If he's not leaving, he's a pretentious lunatic. That's lunacy to make that about yourself at the end. I mean, it's lunacy. Gorman was uncomfortable doing it at the end of his career, and that was just some first-round game in a blowout series. Now that, again, great career. If it's your last, you deserve it. But it's on you for being coy about it and not announcing it and being fun with it. So now there's speculation.
Do you think maybe he doesn't know?
He shouldn't have done it then. And putting myself in his position and having sort of the same job, talking on the radio, it's insanity. It's insanity. They just won the championship. It has nothing to do with you. Now wouldn't do if it was his last broadcast. I wouldn't even say anything. I'd just be like, congratulations. Like, that's a good way to get off, I guess. I'd be pissed at Max if I was him. Max called in Zolak and Bertrand yesterday. He just wanted them to know. Notice how he didn't say, I love you back to him. Just, Max very proud of himself for not doing that.
Did you hear what I said when he said I love you? You didn't say it back. That's right.
He was very proud of it. they're in love with their,
I didn't hear this.
They're best friends.
Yes.
So, no, I guess that's what I already said. I did. It was pretty funny. But then, John, you have not heard anything. There's been no rumblings in your community.
I have not heard anything. I actually talked with Max yesterday. He said he hasn't heard anything about a change. I don't know anything. Now, I'll repeat today what I said to you yesterday. Sean has signed off similarly in the past. This one was a little bit more, I don't know if dramatic's the right word, but this one he seemed more choked up than in previous years.
Yeah, he's choking up.
But similarly, he's said things like, thank you for going on this ride with us. It's been an honor being that kind of stuff. He said that every year.
Yeah, that's different, but not the last 23 years, and it's going to say this on my obituary. Like, that's, like, yeah, going, thanks for the great season. It's been a pleasure. We appreciate it. We don't take this for granted. Everyone, enjoy your summers. We'll be back next fall. Bye. Like, have a great thing and congratulations. And I'd end it, congratulations to the 2024 Celtics. You'll be remembered for the rest of your lives. Like, da-da-da-da. Yeah, like saying thank you at the end of the season for listening is not a strange thing to do. A minute-long monologue that you have a preamble about how you love your partner and it's been 23 years and it's going to, in the short of being a dad, it's been the greatest honor of your life. I mean, if that's just the end of the season and you're going to be back in a couple months, that's insane, John. It's insane. And you might not agree with me, but I am steadfast in my belief that that's insane. And if Grande was sitting right in front of me right now, I would say, you're insane. Like I don't feel bad about my opinion. I've thought about it. Like, I was like, I wonder if Grande was, I thought about it because if I was talking to Grande, like, because I don't know him. And if I was talking to Grande, what I would say to him, or if I heard this being said about myself when I did that, I would still be like, okay, this is exactly how I feel. If he's retiring, I wish he would have said he was retiring and then he could be honored like he deserves for having the job for 23 years. But if he's not retiring, he's a lunatic.
It seemed either ambiguous because of he doesn't know, or I don't want to say he didn't want to like step on the moment and make it about him because he kind of did that anyway.
No, he did it. He did that. He made it completely about him. And making it ambiguous is almost more cute than just going like, this is my last broadcast.
Or
Thank
it's
you.
just what he wanted to say with every expectation that he's going to be back next year. And if that's the case, yeah, I go back to that. That's a weird thing to say at the end of a championship season.
And not to be Pollyannic, but there are like doctors and firemen and stuff like that have saved lives today. And you're acting like you just did something. I mean, you called a radio game. You fly a private plane around the country and call radio games. I mean, it's not brain surgery here. You're not, a Navy SEAL getting after bin Laden. I mean, I know that's an easy statement, but I mean, come on. But if it's your last broadcast, it's been 23 years of your life, and people have been sharing their lives with you for 23 years, you have every right to say goodbye.
Right, and congratulations.
Yeah, and congratulations. And if that's it, then, that's why I felt a little guilty, because if it is his last broadcast, I don't want to pee on the guy. But if it's not, he's a lunatic. And that's kind of like ambiguous. And if that's the way it's going to go, then that's his fault, not mine. I thought about it, Johnny.
I can see. This is very deeply and well thought out.
Well, I did think about, like, am I being unfair? And then I went, no, I'm not.
No,
being
you
unfair.
put the qualifier on it, so you're all right.
Yeah, I wanted to not be unfair because I didn't want to go after him 2 days in a row if I was being unfair, and I don't think I'm being unfair. But Johnny, I hate to lose you. But can you imagine his attitude if Grande does quit and he gets Grandied on this job, like Grande did on the TV thing allegedly? He's going to be a real nincompoop.
Yeah,
he's not going to want to be here at all.
I don't want to be around somebody with that. I can already. I'll just say it. his attitude 100% will be so poor that Wallach guy's just not working out.
I think he'll be out of two.
Not working
John,
out.
just leave now. Say your goodbye.
Either way, you have to leave.
It's been a great 15 years at this program.
There you go. Save it for 9:57.
Okay.
Yeah, do a teary thing and then come back the next day.
So happy to have carried this program for all of this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
And then
Say
come
whatever
back
you
the
want.
next day. Yeah, exactly. And I'll just talk about going to the bathroom the whole time. It'll be like every other show.
If you like that clip, check out more videos from Toucher and Hardy here. For more Celtics analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.